In this video, we're going to talk about posting frequency. How often do I need to post? How many times a day? How many days a week? Monday through Friday, whatever it is, that question comes up all the time, and it's an important question. The number one rule is do not flood your audience with content. Even if you think your content is the greatest thing out there, because they're going to disengage from your content. You're not going to get the views, you're not going to get the engagement, and potentially they're either going to block you or they're going to unfollow you. Either one of those is not where you want to end up. You worked hard to gain these followers. Let's keep them by finding the right balance of the amount of times we're supposed to post. This is another lesson I learned along the way while growing my accounts from 0 to over 140,000 followers, all organic, all authentic. Being a creator is no easy task, and neither is coming up with content. So there's two bonuses to not flooding your audience with content. You will run out of content, you're going to overburden yourself with trying to create additional content, and you are going to burn out. It happens. That is okay. In the grand scheme of this, you can take time off to do whatever you need to do. Life gets in the way, things get in the way, that's fine. Don't flood your audience, don't burn out, and don't run out of content. So, how often should you post? My recommendation is once a day. Once a day, 3 to 5 times per week, and generally Monday through Friday. That's when most people are engaging with their social media accounts. I know you're supposed to be working, it's the work week, it's school, it's whatever it is, but that's the time people engage with their social media accounts. And then on the weekends, starting with Friday evening and all the way down, generally people are doing other things and your engagement is not going to be the same. And you can verify this by going through your insights and seeing when your user base, because it's specific to you, is most active. 3 to 5 times per week, Monday through Friday, when most people are active, there is a good chance you are keeping fresh content available for your audience in competition with all the other fresh content that's out there. What you don't want to do is be so repetitive by flooding your viewers that they get tired of seeing what you're putting out and you get tired of putting out that content. Now, there are creators that will take one piece of content and chop it up into a lot of little pieces and put it. That is a strategy. If it works for you, that's great, but it doesn't work for every creator. And creating multiple pieces per day and then pushing that out is a lot of work. When I talk about not flooding your audience, I mean not only in your posts and reels, but also in your stories. Do not overwhelm your audience. The stories is another tool that we can use to connect and engage with our audience, both those that follow us, and if you watch one of the other videos that I have, those that do not follow you. There is a way to engage them, and you're going to give that up because you're spamming or you're flooding everybody's feeds, and you do not want to do that. Make enough content that you're staying relevant, that you're always coming up in their feed, but not to a point where they see multiple pieces of your content whenever they turn their phone on or access the account. Remember, you don't have to flood them. As you add a new follower, Instagram will actually push your previous content to them, giving them the full array of your content. So my recommendation is start with that 3 to 5 times per week, Monday through Friday, and then adjust. Adjust and see if it works for you. Do you get a benefit of adding the extra posts versus the time it takes to put in them, or you space it out and pace yourself? There are 2 other factors that come in, and that's scheduling your content so that you're not overwhelmed of trying to do it and meet the clock every day that you're posting, and when to post. That topic is covered in another video. I highly recommend you go watch it. You're going to find it very insightful. Again, you are the creator. You can take basic tips and steps like this framework that we're working on and apply it to your account. You're going to know your account better than anybody. You're going to know your audience better than anybody, and you have to. That is what a good creator does. If you like this video, there's many more to come, many more in the channel. Like, comment, but most of all, subscribe. I have more content on the way. I want to pass along those lessons I learned and give it to you in a short and concise manner where you can put them to use.